I think that we can start, and of course, when other people are arriving, they can join the webinar. Okay. Okay, guys. So, welcome to everybody. We can start this fifth and final webinar of this Disarty e-learning course. I know it's a long time that we are in contact for for the last weeks. And now, okay, Roberta, perfect, thank you. And now we can start with the webinar. Today, the organization in charge is Unipegaso. In particular, will be Gerardo. To be he will be the speaker of the topic of today. The topic of today is very interesting and important in terms of the strategy for the recovering of a place in terms of tourism development, because it's digital marketing. So it's a very key element about the touristic strategy. But before the speech of Gerardo, we start with a brief game, or better, is a little bit, it's like a challenge. The first activity will be the Twitter activity, because today we are starting. Today we are focused on the digital and in particular social media. So now I'm going to send you in two main groups. Each group has 10 minutes to create a tweet. So 140 characters. You can create hashtag, you can create everything you want to publish the island of Bohol. So you know the island of Bohol because in the last 4 weeks we worked, we discovered this very beautiful island, the assets. So now I'm going to create these two main groups. Each group has 10 minutes to create an hashtag to promote the island of Bohol.
And we will write that on the chat?
Yes, exactly. And then you have to write in the chat, and so we can decide which what are not the best, because we can use it, especially at the end of this webinar, after the speech of Gerardo. Okay? So guys, okay, and see you.
official hashtag of the Department of Tourism in the Philippines.
She has a point about that because here in the Philippines, we usually use that hashtag more often. So they suggest to use that hashtag on our post regarding the Bohol or empowering the Bohol Island here in the Philippines. Just an idea.
Okay, okay, so you can write in the chat. Guys, I have to leave just a moment here. Guys, come on. We have just 4 minutes. I have to leave because I have to go in a moment in the other one because I don't know if they have a problem.
Okay. So we don't have Antonio. I should start speaking. It's more fun in the Philippines. And these are like 20 characters, and how we can put some strategy that we are starting again. So because we are talking, I think, about Bohol, maybe we can put like a small message that that we restart now after the disaster. So what could it be? Jesus, did you cut your haircut or has cortado tu pelo? ¿Has cortado tu pelo? Bueno, bueno. Okay. Okay. Maybe we could book. Could we make a parallel between Bohol and Tarsier and the resilience of Bohol? Okay. Gerardo, now we can see your screen.
Yeah, did you, do you see?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, guys, you find the Twitter. You write the Twitter. Okay, get to know the jungle and the wonders in Bohol. Okay. Okay, remember that this is a Twitter, so you can put an hashtag, for example. This is something that has to arrive to the people. And the number of characters. And guys, the group has to select just one, the final one. President Bohol is ready to welcome you. Ah, great, Alex.
I like the Behold Bohol because
Yes,
one of the
also.
main thing in Bohol that they visited last time is the bee farm, which also was affected. Yeah.
Yes, that's great.
And how we could include Tarsier again as well?
Tarsier is the main what you call this, the main mammals that lives in Bohol, like after the disaster, I think there's only 2 or 4 tortures that are left behind there.
Okay, guys, 1 minute left, and so you have to select just the last one.
I think we could add the hashtag "It's more fun in the Philippines," hold Bohol and Bohol experience, and then something like a very powerful message before the hashtag. I'm not sure.
We have 20 seconds for this powerful message.
Yeah. If anyone, torture symbols of hope.
Powerful I cannot find, but Bohol is ready to welcome you again. Is what I can say in 7 seconds.
That's true.
Okay, guys. I think that this activity is very stimulating, but it's not so easy. It's not so easy because 100.
Oh, nog middenin. Hay que ser otro problema.
Things that, I mean, one of the place that the team visited last time, and if there's still more characters, we would also plan to add the "It's more fun in the Philippines" hashtag, which is the official
Okay.
tagline.
Liza, can you write in the chat finally?
Yes.
Okay. And Lorena, in the group too?
Yes, Vale, can you explain?
Yes. So at the beginning, we managed to explore the main characteristic of all, so chocolate hills. And so we write about the golden ticket for a chocolastic experience.
Wow.
Visit on Willy Wonka and visit the amazing Isle of Bohol. And then for the hashtag, we have a truly this discussion about adventure, chocolate, but also Jobless Dave discussed about the possibility to manage 2 different hashtags. One is from Bohol and one is from another characteristic of the community. So like to mix some hashtag like half Boholian, half amazing, and create a unique hashtag.
Great.
Yeah. So I think we
and you can write in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, great. Yes, that's fantastic. I think that we can use this at the end of the webinar, but you will discover how. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys. So now, thank you so much. Now we can move to the topic, to the theory about the topic of today. So this is the moment of Gerardo. So Gerardo, I think that you can also share your screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can start with your presentation. Thank you.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Hey guys, do you see my screen?
Perfect. Perfectly.
Okay. Okay. So this is the module about digital tourist digital after touristic digital marketing post disaster areas. It's module number 5 of Pegasus International, and now I introduce this lesson about this interesting module. The module have the description, modular objectives, and various demand about what is the destination after, apart the social media in tourism marketing, what is the topics about the destination of digital marketing strategy after COVID pandemic. And we have also 2 videos that was made in Italy after COVID pandemic. So the module, the description of the module, the objective of the module is to how to implement, how to promote a destination tourism after a disaster. A disaster are climate change, event like hurricanes, cyclones, typhoons, and the pandemic of COVID-19. It's important after a disaster, after a crisis, to promote the place, the tourism in after some pandemic, and so the marketing tourism, it's very, very important in this way, because launch put a message very important for the tourism after a disaster, after a crisis, etc. For example, now we have the war in Ukraine, for example, and after the war, which is the new tourism, the new message for tourism. And in this moment, for the war, for the social media, during it's a strategy, it's a tourism destination digital marketing strategy. We have also the destination marketing. It's the right way in a digital world. For example, people travel for work, for studies, or just a short weekend for trip, and it's important to challenges for the destination marketing organization to put in new strategies, and then what is the destination marketing? The definition of destination marketing. Destination marketing, it's a promotion of a specific city, region, or country, or a specific place that increase the number of visitors in this location. So it's important for promote the place, the destination marketing, the marketing mix, like for a PMI, for the industries, production, the 5P, production, place, price, and promotion, which are the production, which is the place to visit, which is the price for competitive destination, and which is the promotion of the destination. To promote the destination, the place, it's important this DMO. DMO, it's a destination marketing organization. After the destination, to use very specially, it's very important for destination marketing the use of social media. For example, Facebook, Instagram, and other Twitter, for example. Why? Because you put, for example, the photos on Facebook, on Twitter, for to promote these places, and so the social media has transformed how business market themselves to their customer, and so to attract new people, new tourists in the place that you promote about through the destination, through the destination marketing and the social media. We have also the destination discovery. When you put on Facebook, on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., you just put not only the photograph, the pics about the place, but you put also, like for example, when we had before a discussion, for example, in hashtag, we have a nice place, we have for example, I don't know, the plant of Bohol, for example, or we have saw the place where there was the first pandemic people infect, for example, and to promote the place with some photo. The social media, then the social media are very important. Are important because when we stay on Facebook, on Instagram, on I don't know, with other social media, we just check about I don't know, the website, a research about the place. For example, we see the photo of the places, the recensions about the people that was stayed in this place, or for example, a particular place of this destination. And then the social media, I repeat, are very important for travel destination and for the digital marketing. It's important for to create a new strategy, a new business with the tourism, with the old and the new tourism. We have also in about the digital marketing, we have also the customer services. For example, we can put on Facebook or in another social media, for example, a statistic or just a, I don't know, a question about the place. that we want to promote. Also, it's important sharing the program for the destination marketing. And so it's very important a social media that evolves destination market need to keep up with the latest trends, for example. Also, we have also the role of social media in tourism marketing. Which are the role of social media in the marketing? Are, for example, the result for the business, for an essential of social media in tourism marketing. What is the role of it and how it can be effectively used? Like, I don't know, sharing, for example, to sharing about the social media a particular place, a particular, I don't know, a particular recession about the customer that was visit the place. Now we talking about the tourism destination digital marketing strategy after COVID-19 pandemic. The World Health Organization said that the pandemic is a pandemic occurring worldwide or over a wide area, crossing international boundaries and usually affecting a large number of people. So, how to promote the digital marketing, the tourism destination after the COVID pandemic? The digital marketing about after COVID pandemic is, for example, after the post-lockdown phases, and I know I put in this in the PPT, for example, a video about the Great Britain that said, "Welcome back, we missed you." Just this is a message. Or, for example, Germany tourism to share, now is the time to enjoy Germany again, or other message. It's very important for promote the destination after the pandemic. We have some, for example, we have most example about COVID-19 safe destination, for example, in Egypt or in other, I don't know, place to promote the destination. For example, in Egypt, the Minister of Tourism had implementation a safety measure about the tourism, and we have also, in conclusion, the COVID-19 is a global tourism crisis, and to relaunch the marketing, the tourism, to relaunch the tourism, it's important to give a message about through the social media, promote a strategy, a digital marketing, a digital strategy through the social media, because the social media are very, very important for to promote the place post disaster. We have, I don't know, Antonio, if you want to see, I don't know, can you see the we are two video about
Yes. If you want, you
the tourism and the tourism office, Italian tourism office about
yes, of course,
post-pandemic.
you can play.
Okay. Wait.
Gerardo, I think that credo che devi condividere però non solo la presentazione, anche lo schermo interno.
I know. Wait.
Ti conviene uscire dalla presentazione e ripresentarlo di nuovo.
Sì. Do you see?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Wait. Ok.
Abbiamo deciso di cominciare il nostro progetto su Shopify perché non abbiamo un background tecnico che ci permettesse di costruire un sito da soli. Shopify su questo ci ha aiutato tantissimo perché in poche...
Wait. This is the first video about the strategy, the campaign of strategy after COVID post pandemic, about the ENIT, Italian National Tourism Office that promote Italy after the pandemic. The other video it's I just wait. The other video is Italy. It's the place, the most beautiful place in the world, and we live in a place, in a country of it's very, very beautiful in the world. This is the other video. Did you see? Do you see?
No.
Siamo gente strana, noi.
Do you see?
Siamo gente strana.
No, Jerry.
No?
Sentiamo solo l'audio.
Niente?
No, Jerry. Ma vabbè, non fa niente, Jerry, se vuoi possiamo anche... Okay, we can keep on with the activity. It's okay because the first video was good.
L'ho condiviso, però non...
Okay, don't worry.
Ok.
Okay, Gerardo, thank you so much.
Okay.
It was very interesting. And
welcome.
So, guys, from the speech of Gerardo, you can understand very well that the digital marketing and the social media marketing for touristic places, it's very important, not only in terms of social publishing of contents, but more in general for the strategy that we can design and develop for the promotion of the place, of a touristic place, specifically after the disaster, since we have to develop a new kind of strategy, attracting people, and we have to combine the people to join this place. And as you can, as Gerardo explained, when we design a digital marketing, a social digital marketing strategy, we have these four main issues that we have to take in our mind, which is the first one is the destination discovery. So the discovering of a place, and in the discovering the social media, you have to consider, for example, the activity of the influencers, that a lot of time the influencers gives the opportunity to discover some places that usually are not so discovered. We have a lot of for example, travel influencer, no? And the second one, so the discovery. The second one is the travel research. Today we are not living more in a period where we have to find a place on the Booking or other platform. Today we are in a area where you can go on social media and you can find information about this place, and especially you can have a contact with the people, with the actors of the community, with the tourist workers of that community. Just a brief reminder, the customer service. Today we can use the social media also for the customer. So all the services related to the tourist, you can find in social media. For example, a lot of time you can book, you can make a reservation in Facebook page, in Instagram. You can go in the bio, in the comments. You go in the comments and you can access to the service, to the touristic service in the social media, through the social media. And finally, guys, there is what Gerardo explained, the loyalty program, which is also like a branding strategy that the touristic people, the touristic workers can provide through the social media. So the relationship that can be created between the traveler and the place, a touristic place, through the social media. So the social media is not only to post a content. It's a lot more. Okay, guys. So now we move. So thank you, Gerardo. And now we move to the final part of the webinar. In this moment, we are going to move in two main rooms, into different rooms. You are going to work all together to design a social marketing strategy for Bohol. So this was the idea of the first activity. So now you become the social media manager, social media marketing responsible of the island of Bohol. You will use a Padlet. I'm going to say now you will find in the chat a link of Padlet. Before to do this, I show you 5 very important marketing strategies that that last year have been considered the most effective in the world. And I send you also this in chat, so you can watch this. So just a moment, so I can share with you my my screen. Okay, guys. So and this is the first. Okay, and here. Okay, the first link is about this article. The second link is about the Padlet that you will use in the groups. Okay, guys, just very briefly. What last year or better 2 years ago, these 5 marketing strategy have been considered very good in terms of promotion. And touristic promotion. 2 are the Visit Portugal and Visit Britain. In both cases, is about the is a uplighting campaign. In both cases, we have a very strong use of video and picture in terms of impact. About the promotion of these two areas. Please consider that we are always talking about destination marketing. So we have take in mind what are the elements, the main elements of the area of the place that we want to promote. We have another very interesting, which is in this case is the Philadelphia Convention and Visitors Bureau. Here was created a website, especially for the promotion of from Philadelphia, and the use especially of the Facebook Live and the rest. So in this case, for example, they created a campaign on social with some live section, and during the live session, a lot of people joined the session because it was a very good moment and very good way to discover this place by focusing, in this case, of a specific elements of Philadelphia in this case. We have also, for example, Travel St. Lucia, which is one of the Caribbean island, and they create the 7 minutes in St. Lucia campaign. In this case, for example, it was very interesting because it was very focused on the yoga practice. They prepare some cooking classes, dance party, guided mediation. They created this kind of videos, and also in this case live events, etc. Also here we have the Discover Puerto Rico. In this case, it was the idea was very with great impact, because in this case Puerto Rico create like a virtual tour, but it was always live, and in this case was focused about salsa, cooking class also. And so the idea is that when you design a marketing strategy, a digital marketing strategy, you have to consider that you have not only to attract the people in the future. So you have not only to convince the people to coming in your country, but you have to attract in that moment because the social needs this kind of elements. Also, the impact that in that moment the people must be very, very convinced to come in your country. Of course, what is different than the past? Then during the pandemics, this was the only one way to maintain, to keep the attention of the audience about a place, because when you don't have the possibility that people flying coming in your country, you have to create something that in a virtual way make them able to join the country. In our case, is a little bit different because we have to create a strategy that have a double life. So first life is, okay, now in a distance way, we have to attract people, we have to convince them to join the Bohol. So we have to publish, we have to promote the elements, but we have also to convince them after the disaster. So not only after the pandemics, but also after the disaster. And we have to convince them that the local assets of Bohol are so attractive and are stronger than the pandemics and then the typhoon. And then we need to go to Bohol because Bohol is fantastic, especially because Bohol needs that we go to this place. So guys, now you can open the link, the second link that I send you, the link on Padlet. In this link, each group has to do this. The first one, a campaign title. The second one, to find a slogan. Number 3, to find a hashtag, but in this case, you made the work. And finally, the description. So you have to explain what activities you consider that you want to include in a social media campaign to promote the Bohol Island, to promote the Bohol recovery after the disaster, to convince the visitor and travelers to join the island. So guys, I recommend you to select one person in the group that wants to write in group 1 and another one for the group in the group 2. Group 1 facilitator is Lorena. Group 2 facilitator is Alex, just to have the difference between them. And when we come back, we will explain and show the results of this work. So, guys, we have 25 minutes to work on this. So, guys, see you in 25 minutes. Have a good work.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Sessione 2, no? For me.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Hello, Alex. I don't know if we can hear you.
Yeah. I can repeat. Thank you. So I'm saying that whoever is here with us, if they can turn on the camera to know with who we are working. Carlos is here. Ivan is here. Jobless. Hello, Jobless. I was worried. Diana and Andrea for sure. Okay. For some reason, Antonio, for some reason you've put 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
No, now it's now it I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have just to. Okay, no, don't worry. When it will be over, I will recreate. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. So I will share my screen. Okay. Can you all see my screen? For some reason, when I share my screen, I'm always worried that something shocking will appear. So I'm always worried, but okay, that's good. So I have already threatened Lorena that our campaign will be better than hers. So we have to try hard, no?
Okay.
Okay. So what do you think? Where we could focus this time? I think that we are talking about recovery. So for my opinion, recovery means on the one hand, focusing on the assets that we have. And the second one is to offer hope, no? So we want to have like a positive message that overcomes the bad. So it shows some resilience, it shows some future, it shows something that it has continuity. I don't know. What do you think? I know that Andrea has one idea already.
No, I don't have it, but maybe we can start with the description or the slogan and hashtag, and then like select the title in the line of the recovery and the positive message that you said.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know, but else, Ivan.
Yeah, if you want it, I can help with it.
Okay. And Jobless, my dear Jobless, how are you today?
I am good. Where should we start from a campaign title?
I think in the beginning we have to agree on thinking where we'll focus. So we will focus on some local assets of Bohol and how we want to approach the whole thing.
Yeah, in Bohol, I think we can focus on the ecoculture, the ecotourism, in the ecoculture tourism of Bohol, since the asset of Bohol is primarily the natural resources and its people or the community.
And before we start, maybe Diana and Carlos wants to say something about how to approach this.
I'm agree with your idea about talk in a sense of rediscover the natural resources of Bohol.
Okay.
I think of produce the cacao and chocolate. I read in Bohol exists much species of orchids, and I think the orchid is precious. And so.
Okay, great. Okay, so we will follow everybody's idea. So as Andrea very nicely proposed, we can think of now we have some main themes. No, we have the eco tourism, we have the chocolate, we have what else did we mention? We mentioned what do I miss? Hope, let's say. So we want to resilience. I don't know. Ivan, are you going to write here or should I write? What do you prefer?
I'm writing in Word because the Padlet don't let me like.
Okay, okay. So when the moment comes, I will just give you the host. Yes. Okay. Good. So what do we think about our? Maybe I think we should start with the description because we want to understand a bit what we're doing, and then we can put the fancy words. And
I agree.
Okay, so the description is what?
Maybe we can divide it like Antonio said, the discover, the research, and the engagement part. So I was thinking that in the discover, because it's this trending thing in marketing, we can use a influencer marketing campaign. Like if we wanted to do this in an international way, maybe with the most top influencers in each country, we can invite it to the Philippines to create some good content. And we can start with this, with that good content of photos, videos, and to start like this trending, like the Philippine or the whole trending. But I mean, like following the line of the recovery, of a new start, of getting hope, positive message, and then like to start a good ranking. We can create a good slogan that identifies the campaign, a hashtag also, and a social media like campaign. I think that with Instagram, it's a good option. And then with the research, like invest on a searching engineering marketing strategy to rank the destination. And at the end, we have the engagement where all the, how do you say, all the strategy, like get involved with the users so that they wanted to go to the Philippines.
Okay, don't worry about it. I think there is a mistake from Antonio's, but we will come back on this. But keep talking. We have Andrea. We have a marketing expert here with us. I like all your ideas. I don't know if you want to add something on this.
Yeah, I want to add something like fast before this part ends. We have to see the trends of the social media. They actually do like these reels and short videos that can promote like specific points in a short time, or I think that we can use that tools.
I think we will return, so don't worry. There is a continue on our discussion.
Okay.
Hello.
I think there is a technical problem here.
Yes, we have a technical problem. Where is Antonio? Antonio? Okay.
Okay, guys. Again in 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
That's good because we have to win Lorena's team. We need some time.
No, okay. Of course not.
Okay, I think Ivan was talking about how we can see the trends, the current trends in the social media and adjust to them.
Yes.
And Carlos?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we should create respect about the destiny. More like I don't know if the name of the campaign or some hashtag like more than you know, more than you have seen.
More than, sorry?
You have seen.
More than you have seen. More than you have seen. Okay, we can write the ideas and then, finalize one. Okay, so just to summarize what we have discussed until now, Andrea has proposed that we are to use influencers in the social media and link them somehow with the assets of Bohol, create high quality content, and somehow link it with the assets of Bohol. So, for example, if an influencer goes to the Chocolate Hills and she's happy and I don't know, but are these influencers going to be like international figures or like local people from Bohol, or how you think? Okay, maybe it was a difficult question. So I will try to. Maybe we could use both. So let's put our hands together. We have also some international that could also influence the international audience, but also it's always good if we link it with the local people, and they have also been through a lot after the natural disaster, so they need also to give the hope. No, what do you think?
Yeah, talk about the strengths of the community or help.
Yeah, and I'm 100% sure that Jobless wants to say something.
Yeah, I agree with that. We have to use some local people facing, so showing the strength they have to rebuild themselves. Okay, so I think that could be a resiliency rebuilding new community or new Bohol community, something like that. So yeah, resiliency. Bohol. Rebuilding Bohol community.
Let me write here, rebuilding.
Okay. I'm thinking what Jobless just said, that maybe we can, for start a campaign, we can start with a video, like, I don't know, the government of Bohol, or I don't know, the marketing manager, create a video that shows the community, shows the essence of all that Bohol has, and like the community is invite you to go to the Philippines. Like we are welcome to have you here in the Philippines. So maybe we can start with that position of a ranking video that invites all the community, all the other countries, or other people from the Philippines also to discover the Philippines, or to recover the Bohol, right? Yeah. I got that idea.
Okay. The only thing that comes to my mind is that we want to focus more in the positive aspect of restarting, redoing, and not like we need help and what we have suffered and all. It's like we are strong again. We are in our feet. We have very nice local assets, and we are ready to welcome you again. And it's very nice what we have here, so you are losing if you are not going to visit us. Okay, so now that we have 9 minutes, I think we should focus a bit on the specific things that are needed. We have the description that Ivan is writing all this time. Thank you, Ivan, for this. And now we want to finalize hashtags. We have some hashtags, but I don't know if each of you wants to think also of a hashtag related to this. Do you want to have like 1 minute and think of a hashtag for this? If yes, just do this and I will feel better. Okay, great. So we have 1 minute for this, and then we will discuss what we've written, and we will have to go for the slogan and the campaign name. So resiliency, let's see, I will read what we have until we finish. Resiliency, rebuilding the whole community is from Jobless. I put some ideas. First, the one that Carlos have said more than you have seen. I put resilient Bohol, rebuilding Bohol, restarting Bohol, all these things. Let's see what else. Ivan, do you put this also in the Word, these hashtags? Okay, great.
Yeah, I put it.
Perfect. New beginning from Andrea. Bohop, that's amazing. Thank you, Carlos. I like to play the word with the Bohol, and it's very good.
Yeah.
New beginning. Boholistic experience. No, I'm just... Okay, so do we have anything else, or we can go on to the slogan? I'm sure that Diana has something as well to offer. Or too much pressure. Okay. Diana, ¿tienes alguna idea? Do you have it? No?
Yes, no, no. I think same for my hashtag, like fall in love of Bohol.
Great. Do you want to write it in the chat so we have it? Andrea, if you say something, you're mute.
I think that Diana, she already write the falling in love.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Then it's my.
Falling in Bohol.
It's on me.
Don't worry, Alex.
Disculpas.
Alex, I was thinking in what you said that we are ready to welcome you again. I like that, but maybe we can think. Huh?
Tell me. Sorry.
Maybe we can think in something that I don't know the word. Rime, algo que rime with Bohol.
Something that rhymes.
Sounds like. Okay. That rhymes.
If you think you have seen it all, then something with Bohol. I don't know.
Yeah. If you think, okay, I.
But we need to
You
I
have
haven't
seen.
visited Bohol. Something like this.
Oh, I like it.
Let's write it, but we can improve it, I think, a bit.
Okay. Or something like Bohol.
Yeah.
Another phrase. Bohol. Jobless, you have an idea? I think you have it.
Eh? Anybody else with some slogan is
A new town behind the hills, Carlos said in the hashtag. Okay, if you think you have seen it.
So, any other idea for slogan now?
I'm
Or
gonna
maybe
search some.
I can rephrase what I've said. Maybe you haven't seen it all if you haven't visited Bohol.
Okay, we have 3 minutes. What else?
And for campaign name, I think we can say like one of the ones that we said, Restart Bohol, something like this. It's the campaign name. What do you think?
Yeah, researching.
And I'm 100% sure that Jobless has the perfect slogan for us right now. 99% sure.
Actually, my mind is not working right now. I'm sorry.
Nice.
I like.
Life begins
in Bohol.
A real paradise. Nice, very nice.
Or something like with the restart or the reborn.
Reborn.
Life.
I have the image. What you're saying, something is getting reborn. How could it be?
Like synonyms. Let me search some. Reborn synonyms.
We can go for the easy option. Like it could be change begins. Life begins in Bohol. Life restarts in Bohol, because if you go, you can have a new beginning, like the Iceland. I guess. You haven't.
Recreated, reanimate, newborn.
Carlos wrote, Bohol, you haven't seen the best in the world. Nice.
There are really good ideas.
Yeah, we can have all these different slogans. So already we have 3, we have like 10, 15 hashtags, we have a campaign name.
Yeah, maybe even you can add like in the description that we are gonna use Instagram and other social media and many slogans and hashtags.
Great. Who is presenting? Is Ivan presenting? Our router?
I need to organize the information and grade it in the.
Okay.
Tell us what you need.
I can.
You have like all the concentration.
Yeah, I have all the information.
Ivan, with the help maybe of Andrea, they can manage. I know that the Mexican team is strong, creative.
Can I write the first part and then continue with the second? I can get like hashtag and descriptions, and you can paint a slogan, or is that good? can you explain the first ones, Andrea?
Yeah, but I don't know what was the final one.
Okay,
You write it in the paddle?
Are you going
know.
to share your word when the presentation is there?
Yeah. Okay.
So when
okay,
when we go back, I will. You can share the word so Andrea can also see what's written. So Andrea will have the campaign name and the slogans.
Yeah.
Okay,
I will put it.
Campaign.
And Andrea, maybe you can explain also how we reach this prose, let's say. Okay. Lorena, before I was just threatening you, but now I know that our group is better than yours. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You are fighting. Yes, I like competition. No. So, yes. I hope that you enjoyed this activity. So, Lorena is hungry. Okay, so we can start with group number 1. So Lorena, facilitator. Lore, I don't know, Valentino or Lisa, who can
Yes,
explain?
Valentino and Lisa explained the strategy.
Okay. Vale, if you want, you can start. I can share the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, easier.
Okay. So I can start now. We discussed a lot about the main factor about Bohol, so recovery Bohol after a disaster. And Antonio was really exploiting media campaigns one after another. And the message is really beautiful. It's from recovery to discovery. So from the phase of recovery in Bohol that you can support the local population visiting, to discovery the local population, the local community. And so we create, of course, new hashtags like Visit Bohol, Support Bohol, and that you can share with some pics when you are there, and supporting the local population and the circular, let's say, sustainable tourism. And after that, we imagine like a promotional video about the disaster and the process of recovery. So it's a sort of emotional video when you can feel the sensation about to recover one important community in Bohol, and feel in contact with the common community, and have the, let's say, the purpose to get there to help, but also to enjoy the beautiful island of Bohol. So we put other messages about the contribution of tourism, welcome to the heart of island, promoting Discover Bohol. And also we think about the photography, and we discuss a lot about the promotional campaign, with the interaction with the people of the picture. So you get there, get in contact with the community, and have some pics. And also we think about some pics, promotional pics that will be really amazing for the supporting the community, like 2 images, one before the disaster and then one after the disaster, with some connection like clouds or something like that. And with this type of imagination, you can imagine a lot of pics that can create with the local video the campaign for the recovery and supporting the discovery of Bohol.
Okay, thank you, Vale. Thank you so much. And okay, group 2, Alex.
Great. Antonio, we will, Ivan will share his screen, so if you can just, okay, great. So Ivan and Andrea will be presenting for our team.
Great.
I've already put it on Padlet. So.
You put it in, okay, so maybe you can start sharing again, Antonio. I thought.
Okay. Okay. Go.
Okay, I think that we have some similar ideas, and we discussed also this marketing campaign on the line of the resilience, of the recovery, and also Jobless tell us to include the community, yeah? So our campaign title is Life Restarts in Bohol as a Real Paradise. Okay, we have discussed some very good slogans, but we decided to choose this final one. That is, if you think you have seen it all, then you haven't visited Bohol.
Great.
Yeah. And then we follow with the hashtags. Okay, I also say, okay, some hashtags that we have are more than you have seen: restoring Bohol, rebuilding Bohol, restarting Bohol, residency, rebuilding Bohol, community, new beginning, Bohol, falling in love Bohol, and a new down behind the hills.
Wow.
Okay, I think Ivan is going to tell us about the description. No? Ivan? No? Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's good. We talk about the things that Andrea already said, that we must use local people to show the local assets, link the assets with the campaign of digital marketing. We talk about using influencers, international and national also. And we talk about Instagram as a tool for making videos, short reels, short videos, but also to make research about marketing and an investment about this campaign to be successful. The video idea is about the Bohol community, inviting the people to travel Philippines with a positive message about the strengths of the communities. We want to have a message that can give the people hope that they can deal with the adversities, and that's all that we talk about. So that was our ideas.
Okay, thank you, Ivan. Thank you, guys. Yes, two strategy very similar in some ways. In general, I think that when we talk about the digital marketing, is not only the promotion of a place, but it's especially how we can sell the place, and of course considering a lot of social and ethical aspects, all the promotion of the local assets, and in particular in our case, in which way we can promote the community. So not only a touristic offer, but more in general, a deep experience of the community. I think that the two strategies that can work, and it is very important for us because, as you know, in the future, in 2 months, we will have a meeting in Bohol. So it's very, very possible that we will use all the tools, all the strategies, all the work that we have designed, not only today, but during this e-learning course. So thank you, guys. Thank you a lot. And as always, I ask you to have a final picture of our webinar. So guys, just one thing, it's planned a sixth and final webinar for next Monday, but maybe we cannot have this webinar. I will inform you via email, don't worry. And in general, we will communicate the final things about the learning, about the presentation that you have to prepare, about the Disarty learning. But in general, let me thank you. Let me thank you for your work. Let me thank you because we appreciated a lot all the contributions. And I think that starting from the beginning of the learning course until today, I think that the work is very, very good. No? I think that it's you can see all the efforts and all the things that we have delivered together. So thank you so much. It was very inspiring time with all of you. And so, guys, the final picture. So, as usual, at my 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Have a great week.
Thank you so much.
Everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.